again. Let's get this shit.
You know hard work. YFNBC thinks it's a game. It's not a game. I can't see nobody stopping us. We're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did the impossible. Run up that paper, then fuck it up. Go hit the club and then fuck it up. A whole lot of packs, we gon' get it back. You know we gon' get it back. I can't see nobody stopping us. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Run up that paper and get it. Whatever it take, we gon' get it. You know ain't nobody stopping us. Mafia, mafia, mafia. All of my niggas, they mafia. Thought I told you we unstoppable. I just spent the brick on my Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh. Good. Hey man, what's good, man? We're back with another video, man. Today, man, as y'all can see, we got a verse of the day. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna read this. Alright, Romans 5:3-4. Not only so, but we glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, character, and hope. What this means, right? Whenever you suffer in life, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been through hard times. I've been through hard times. We all took some L's. We all, you know, but it builds perseverance, man. I'm being like completely real with y'all, man. Whenever y'all suffer, like, it hurts, bro. But after, say if like you hurt for a few days, you sad for a few days, you just suffering, right? Say if you forgot to pay the bills, or like you lost a job, you know. But a few days or like a few months after, you start to realize, damn, I'm low-key thankful that happened. And then you come to realize once something, you know, along the ways of life, right? You all gonna suffer, you all gonna go through some hard times. When you go through another hard time, you can be like, oh, this ain't that bad, I went through this, you know. But we just gotta realize that, you know, God gave us hard times to make us stronger, you know. He gives his toughest soldiers, you know, the toughest battles, you know. You just gotta fight through whatever you're fighting through, you know. And we're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, like our L's we've been taking, you know what I'm saying. But and while we're doing that, we're gonna play some League of Legends. I don't know if y'all into League. I like playing League of Legends, but I ain't gonna lie. If y'all play League of Legends, bro, I'm so before it, bro. But would y'all expect a person like me to play League of Legends? Probably, because I'm, you know, I'm Filipino and stuff. So ever since I turned 18 years old, y'all, everybody knows this, right? Like, so ever since I turned 18, bro, or ever since you turn 18, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's when you grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta compete with grown men now, you feel me? Like, once you turn 18, are you officially a grown man? You gotta take care of yourself, you feel me? And some people even younger than that, they taking care of themselves, like no one else to, you know, no one giving them help or nothing like that, you know. Now you really gotta compete, you know. As a man, you really gotta compete, you know, to become the best, you feel me? Because it's so, like, you know, there's no age limit no more. Once you turn 18, bro, you a grown man. Like, no one cares, like, if you take an L or not. Like, oh, you're just 16. Like, no one cares if you made a mistake. Let me just ban Sion, bro. I hate playing Sion, bro. And you gonna take my champ? Bro, you gonna ban Jax? Oh my god, bro. How you gonna ban Jax, bro? They're one of my favorite champions. Now I gotta play Warwick. Ever since I turned 18, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been taking, this is the most L's I've ever taken in my life. Right now, I'm still 18. You know, I'm about to turn 19 in 1 month, like in August. So, all right, I'm 18, right? One of the first L's I ever took, right? And I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? When I turned 18, right, it was August 15 last year, right? So I literally turned 18 on August 15, right? And the next day, I ain't gonna lie, if y'all know who BB Jake is, right, he was hosting some fights in the 559. He's from Baselli. That's about like what, 15-20 minutes away. So, you know, he was hosting some fights for the 559, because 559 is like, you know, there's not that much, you know, content creators from the 559, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody knows, if you're from the 559, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, right? He's like, I saw him like on Reels, like I think like a couple weeks before that, you feel me? Like him, he's like, oh, we're gonna host the fights, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, and then, all right, so later on, bro, I was like, you know, at the time I was a pretty known creator, but I wasn't known from like the 559, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was known, but not like, you know, oh, you from the 559, like, you know, everybody, like, everybody knew me, like, where I'm from, you know. Oh, that's, you know, that's Jerome, you know, that's Jerome Quim, you know what I'm saying, etc. Right? So boom, right, I'm thinking, bro, should I fight on this? Cause like literally, I low-key been practicing boxing. I never sparred anybody, but I've been like hitting the bag. I'm like, bro, I think I low-key got a chance. Like whoever's on my weight division, cause I'm pretty. I feel like I'm athletic and I'm pretty strong. You feel me? But I ain't never sparred or like, I boxed before. I guess I boxed. I just like hit the bag, did a bunch of drills and stuff, like home drills. You feel me? But I never sparred anybody. But. So basically, right, the day came over the fight, it was August 16th, right? And I turned 18 August 15th. You gotta be 18 to join the fight. You can't be, you feel me? That's crazy. I'm like, bro, I literally turned 18 yesterday, bro. You feel me? So I remember the day, bro. It was August 15th. I was like, bro, should I pull up to this fight? Like they said, like if you want to fight, you can just pull up. You feel me? So literally like an hour before the fight, the homie BBJ, he texted me like, bro, you want to fight someone? He's 180, and like, bro. I'm being completely dead ass, bro. I'm only 160, bro. You feel me? 20 pounds is a huge difference when it comes to, what I'm saying, when people fight. Especially if you have no fighting experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you have no fighting experience and you're going against someone 20 pounds heavier than you, you know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't even know this guy, bro. I don't even know him, But so I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm doing it for the content. I don't care if I win or lose. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to win, though. I feel like I could have won, you know what I'm saying, at the time, you feel me? But I never met him, so I'm like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Who am I going to go against? So I pull up to the event. There's a bunch of people, so I'm streaming the event. I have a tripod. I don't have no cameraman, you feel me? So I'm just streaming the event. Boom, I pull up, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I don't know who I'm going to fight. I'm looking for the guy who I'm going to fight, So I pull up to the event, right? A few fights, pass by. Someone's getting the ass beat, but I ain't gonna lie, no one really got dropped. There's this one black kid. He was putting the hands on this Mexican guy. I ain't gonna lie, he won that fight, you know what I'm saying? But so boom, right? It finally got to my fight, right? And I didn't know who the fuck I was fighting. I pull up, right? I see this big, I ain't gonna lie. I'm only like 5'7", 5'8". He's 6'2" or some shit. He 6'3", I don't know, he's 6 foot plus. Bro, I'm like, who is he fighting, bro? I'm wondering, like, he looks like an actual boxer. He looked like he fought someone before, bro. Like, So I asked him, like, bro, who you fighting? He's like, oh, I don't know. I think I'm fighting you. I'm like, what the? Bro, ain't no way I'm fighting this guy. This man looks 200 plus. He's not 180, gang. You know what I'm saying? This man is not 180. Because that man Jake told me he's about 180. You feel me? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm strong, but I'm going against motherfucker that's 200 pounds, 6 foot plus. I ain't got no fighting experience for real. You feel me? Let's try to get this, man. Let's flash. Get that. Oh. Easy kill. Easy kill. Let's go. Oh shit. Let's keep tagging. Ah, fuck. I wasn't sure who was fighting, right? Until I actually found out. Like, I told Jake, hey, bro, who am I fighting? You feel me? I told the homie Jake, bro, who am I fighting, bro? He told me, oh, you fighting that guy. He pointed to him. His name is Ivan. I'm like, no way I'm fighting this guy, bro. I asked him how old you is. He literally said he was 22. By the way, I only turned 18 like literally the day prior, bro. I'm like, what, bro? I'm out here fighting this guy, right? So, boom, right? It was my time to fight, and I ain't gonna lie. If y'all know what happened, y'all know what happened, bro. I'm not gonna explain it, bro, cause everybody knows. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I did lose, and something happened. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, man, like, bro, I did lose, so that was my first L, and it felt like a humiliation ritual, gang, man. So that was literally my first L I ever took when I was 18. I'm like, damn, fuck it. It is what it is, bro. My second L, right? So a few months later, I got in another fight. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get on another fight because, bro, I wanted to make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jake was gonna host another fight, so this is all the way in like Thanksgiving, November. You feel me? So, and I ain't gonna lie, I did take some W's though along the way. I did take some W's. You know what I'm saying? So, I thank God for that because I did find myself my first job. You feel me? I had my first job when I was 18. You feel me? Walmart called me up. I'm about to get this kill. Yes, sir. All right, but Walmart called me up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the coach. His name is Coach Daniel something. You feel me? He called me up. I got my first job. You feel me? I got hired literally on the spot. I don't know if this is I'm considering this an L or not, bro. Like when I took the So basically, right. That was before I found a job at Walmart, bro. I was trying to join the Marines, bro. Like, people might be asking, like, bro, what were you trying to do in the Marine? Bro, I was just trying to find a job, bro. At the time, I didn't have no Walmart, so thank God, bro, Walmart called me and I got a job, right? So I tried going with this, you know, this Marine recruiter I knew in high school, bro. He tried recruiting me, like, because, bro, you know, I'm buff, you know, I work out, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna try to get anyone that's, like, you know, plays sports, you know what I'm saying, like that works out 24/7, like, bro, you know what I'm saying, to join the Marines just because, you know what I'm saying. I said, nah, I'm not trying to join at the time, you know what I'm saying. I'm not really interested. I have some other options. I want to go college, trade school, you know what I'm saying, just, you know. So boom, right, along the, you know, months later, you know, after high school, you know what I'm saying, I hit up this one recruiter. I hit up this recruiter and he's like, oh, we'll get you, like, you know, let's do a interview. You know how you get recruited, you contact, you know, go to the office, interview you, or, like, you know, make you sign some agreements or something. I met up with this recruiter, you know what I'm saying, and it was like, you know, when you go to the military, bro, you got to go to something called MEPS, right? When you get recruited, you got to go to MEPS, get your medical documentation up and stuff, you feel me? Just, you know, feel me? I go to MEPS, and this shit long, bro. I ain't gonna lie, if you have MEPS, bro, like, sometimes it take long as hell, but yo, bro, bro, that shit take long, bro. Like, cause everybody was there. It was in Los Angeles, bro. Everybody was there, gang. But boom, bro, I get to MEPS, right? And, bro, I got disqualified, you know what I'm saying, for a shoulder dislocation, bro. It's because, bro, my shoulder had been, like, previously dislocated. I never got surgery for it, you know what I'm saying? You know, they disqualified me and I couldn't join. I don't know if that's an L or not, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, bro, I feel like that's not an L, bro. Like, I didn't really want to join the Marines, bro. I just wanted to get a job, you feel me? Like, I really just wanted to get a job, bro. You feel me? But I got disqualified, you know, I just went back home. Oh yeah, run, gang, run. That's good shit. That's good. Anyways, man, I get into another fight, right? And I feel like I literally, like, bro, I know who I'm gonna fight now. You feel me? Like, a couple weeks before, I literally know. So I'm training my ass off for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna win, right? So, boom, right? It was around Thanksgiving. You know, I didn't have work that day, or I called off of work that day because I also want to get in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I pull up to the event. I'm streaming, and you know, if y'all know what happened before, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. I literally shitted myself during the last fight. I ain't gonna lie. So before the fight, bro, I literally went to the restroom. You know, I showed up low-key a little bit late. I was ready for my fight. I was like the first. I was like the first fight. I'm getting ready to fight. I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm warm. I already warmed up before, but you know, I got some. You know, so I'm already doing like some shadow box, etc. You feel me? I'm warming up. You know, so I'm getting nervous. You know, I don't feel like I'm about to take a shit. That's my only concern about not taking. I'm not trying to take a shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck no. You know, I'm not trying to take a shit. You know, I'm not trying to shit myself, gang. So you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm really worried about. Other than that, I feel like I could win this fight. You know what I'm saying? Cause I really thought my opponent was gonna be bigger, but this man, it turns out, bro, this man is actually kind of small. You feel me? Like, he's not. I'm like, bro, I got confidence I'm gonna win the fight. I actually, like, you know, I got some confidence. Bro, this man's small. You know, I could beat him. You know. So, boom, right? I'm dead ass, right? Every punch I threw, I'm throwing a bunch of anger into it, bro. Like, the only, like, I'm just trying to kill. Like, in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to kill this man, bro. You feel me? Like, like, every punch I throw has some type of aggression. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I'm like throwing wild punches and shit, like Deontay Wilder in this bitch, like throwing a whole bunch of haymakers. I'm literally trying to get you out. Like, I'm trying to finish you, gang. No Diddy. Boom, right? I'm just throwing a whole bunch of crazy punches, not knowing, bro, my shoulder actually might dislocate. Cause it dislocated. Like, when I was playing football, I tried to reach for a tackle on my shoulder. That's how my shoulder, one of the times my shoulder dislocated, bro. You know, that shit happened, bro. You know. So, boom, right? So I'm so arrogant throwing these punches. When I throw these punches, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so arrogant. You know, I don't really give a fuck, you know, if my shoulder dislocates. So, actually, when I throw my left hook, you know what I'm saying? My shoulder dislocated. You know what I'm saying? They cooked me, bro. I was like, bro, they stopped the fight. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I could do. I'm not, bro, there ain't no doctors out there, bro. They ain't, you know, it's just a street fight. They're in the park, you know? So, it was just like, bro, I'm cooked. So, I had to, you know, there was no choice for me to, you know? And so, I took all these L's, right? And the reason why I did take, you know, I took those L's is because, you know, I was being arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Being arrogant can literally kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me being young, I'm being like, fuck it. You know, I'm take every risk. You know, it allowed me to, you know, get L's on top of L's, bro. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you try to do something, bro, don't bro, always think twice about it. But whenever you do something in life, you gotta prepare for a fight or you gotta prepare for a test. Always remember it, bro. The only thing in your mind should be winning. You know what I'm saying? Winning. Every time you make a decision, every time you try to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta try to get 110%. Because if you go for, say if you try to go for 100%, you probably don't get what, 80%, right? If you try to go for 110%, you try to make everything perfect. And like, bro, me being arrogant, it just caused me, you know, to take those L's. And I went into battle without, you know, training for real, you know what I'm saying? Or like thinking about, you know, the things like I should have done, you know? I took those, you take L's for a reason, bro, you know what I'm saying? You don't take L's just because, you know, God hates you, you feel me? But you got to, you know? But also, like, bro, when I started taking L's, bro, I always look to God, bro. God will always know, like, bro, what's best for you. Even though, like, you don't want, you know what I'm saying, if you didn't want that to happen, but God made it happen just because, you know, he knows what's best for you. He knows, you know, he gives everybody, you know, paths in life. Whereas, like, you know, even though, like, you want this to happen, like, it's not meant for you, bro. So you really just got to go through it where it's just like, man, you got to accept, like, if it's not for you, you know what I'm saying, it's not for you, man. Like, it is, everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And later on, you're going to realize why it did happen. Like, if you see the score, it's 31-40, but we've been winning all the team fights. Like, literally, we've been scaling every fight, bro. Like, bro, everybody just been focused on me, killing me. You know, I've been dying, but my team been winning. Like, this is the most, you know what I'm saying, like, team games of all time. Because, like, bro, if one person sells, the whole team's going to sell, bro. You know what I'm saying? That is how it is, bro, on legal. Like, you know what I'm saying? This game, like, you can't, I feel like you can't really get carried on it. Like, it's hard to carry on this game, bro. Everybody must play their part, you know what I'm saying? Say if they kill me, yeah, I die. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's after me, but you know what I'm saying? My team, you know, does the job. They gon', you know, they only gonna kill me, but they gonna kill the rest of the other team and then win. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's protecting on me. Alright, we won anyways. Cause everybody's distracted on me, we won, bro. We won, bro. Just finish the game. Bro, come on, finish the game. What are you doing? Bro, just finish the game. Bro, don't tell me they gonna sell, bro. I don't know why we getting, everybody was focused on me. I don't know why they going into the fight. Just finish the game. Like, why, bro? Got me down for no reason, bro. Everybody's gonna be finished on me, baby. GG's, we won. GG's. Let's go, we did win. Alright, let's go. So anyways, man, hope y'all enjoyed it, like, little story time, man. Right. Boom, right, we finished the game, but I'm about to end this, though. A little short video. Not short, this is a long video, I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, man, hope y'all enjoyed the video. And yeah, everybody honor me, gang. I think I did low-key carry my team, but it just shows, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Warwick, I thought Warwick was gonna be so ass in the late game, bro. You know, I had no faith in Warwick. I thought he was gonna be good, but like, I thought he was just gonna be good in the early game. But Warwick, you feel me? Did pretty good, bro. But hope y'all enjoyed this video.